Hello guys, it is Snowflake here and I'm back on YouTube again. I took a short hiatus. Basically I was just really busy, had a lot to do, and I didn't want to half-ass videos or even more than I have done, and yeah, so I thought I'd take a good break, come back and be refreshed. And I'm going to be starting a new series here, and I'm playing a game called Soccerstar, which I used to play a lot back when I was in school, and at one point I was actually a moderator in the Soccerstar forums. I'm not anymore. Yeah, but this is a pretty cool game, especially if you have friends. Yeah, so it's basically you play as a footballer. There's a league system. There's different teams of different players. If I just go here to rankings, yeah. So if you look here, this is the best team in the game at the moment, called Back of the Net. So these are all real teams made by real people. Well, not real teams, but teams made by real people. And everyone in here is a user, and they've all been training and working to become the best players in their positions. I wonder... Okay, I was just checking something there. Cool, so I've started a new account. So this is me. So I've chosen to play as a midfielder like I would in real life. I guess it wouldn't hurt to put that. I don't know if that's hopefully UK time. Really, there's... okay, I was going to say, there's no way to type it. Okay. No club, so I don't have a club. These are the key skills for a midfielder. There's dribbling, intercept passes, passing, goal shot, and fitness, which all are important. Is that a free boost? Okay. I was only allowed one of those. So you can use coins. Oh no, that wasn't free. That cost me 5 coins. Damn it. So these are all. These are your main skills as a midfielder. So passing, dribbling, and fitness, I believe, are the same for every position. But for defending, instead of goal shot, you get tackling, I think. Let me find a midfielder. Try to find a midfielder. Unless my internet has decided to... yeah, okay. Oh, there we go. Cool. Yeah, so it's only temporary. So defenders have steal ball, so it's not called tackling. It's called steal ball instead of goal shot, and strikers have... oh god. Strikers have sprinting instead. And you'll see how those skills come to play when we play an actual game. You can buy clothes in this game, which improve your stats, and the higher your fame level is, the better clothes you can buy. You need money to buy those, which I don't have very much of. There's also stars, which you need in some cases to buy some stuff. So right now I don't have a club. I'm ranked 61,351 in the server. So what I'm going to do first of all is I'm going to create my own club. There's a chance you can be invited to other clubs by other players if you're good enough or you're active, and or you could ask people to join their club, but I'm just going to create my own, and if you guys want, you can join. So my club, oh, you need 10 stars to found a club. That's a bit annoying, but I can afford it. Okay, so my club's going to be called Blizzard Gang. There we go. So this is a club. I'm the number 5. Here I am, Snowflake, the team captain. So the rest of the team at the moment are filled with dummy players. So you have Beth Bluffer in goal. We have Camilla Crossman, Frida free kick, and Trudy Tipper in defence. With me in midfield are Victoria Vuvuzela, Dennis Dash, and Otto Offsider. Up front is Paul Peak, Gordon Golem, and Kenny Kickmaster. Well, if I stick with this formation, and I don't know, there's no reason to change it, I suppose. So we can change the kit colours. This one looks alright. Yeah, okay. That's a nice snowflakey kit. Shame we can't put the actual logo here. And oh wow, we've actually joined the league in the first division, or the first league. I think this game's actually dying out a little bit. I think there's inactive players everywhere, so okay, so we get to start right in the first league. Okay, so here's the club. So here's a description. I'm just gonna put Lizard Gang. Friends of Snowflake. Join the storm. Cool. So yep, here's the tactics which captain can change. So I'm going to show you something else. If we go to back of the net, that should be a good example. So we have a team captain, and there's also other statuses. So everyone here seems to be an honorary member. So honorary member means you have almost the same privileges as a captain. I think the only thing you can't do is make someone else an honorary member. So basically honorary members are people who are trusted by the captains. There's full members who have permission to see the tactics, and novices, which are basically noobs or beginners, or people you want to trust first before you give them higher privileges. Okay, and here you have an option to donate coins to the club. You can donate stars to the club, which you can use to upgrade the coach, which improves your training capabilities. Your manager, which helps you get more work, more money. Oops. Okay, never mind. Didn't want to show you that yet. And stadium, which increases your home field advantage. It's pretty standard stuff. This feature has already been maxed out. It's weird. Seems like a bug. Never mind. Okay. I'm gonna put a shameless plug here. Wait, hold on. I'm actually visiting my own channel in the middle of a video. What's I gonna do? Do I want to view a subscriber? Just check that works. Okay, yep, that's what my channel looks like to anyone that's not subscribed. Subscribe, please. There you go. That should convince people. So here you can put your tackling strategy. So your tackling strategy is how rough you play, basically, and the harder you tackle, the better you play, but the more likely the ref is to give you a card or call a foul on you. So this really depends on those things. And your pass strategy, so this determines how often you pass when you have the ball. If you're one of the better players in your team, you'll want to dribble more, and if you're one of the worst players on the team, you'll probably want to pass more. And also it depends on your dribbling and passing skills. That goes without saying, I would have hoped. So our next match is at 10:59 against a team called Sweden's Finest, who have a pretty good team. Well, we did jump straight into the top division. So, yeah. Where can we see who the ref is? Sven Strichter. So if I remember correctly, Sven is one of the tougher refs, so I'm going to dial it down a bit to peaceful. There's tame, peaceful, moderate, rough and brutal. And because I'm the only player in this team, I'm going to be doing solo runs. Okay, and then there's another element to tactics, I believe. I would have thought so, unless they've removed it. I believe, maybe you have to upgrade the coach to get tactical opportunities, because I believe there is a feature in this game, it definitely was, that lets you either hold back in a fixture so you can go really hard in the next one as a team, or go really hard in the next one but then have to play weak in the next one. So that's why so the game after this is against Emmy United, so I might choose to hold back against Sweden's Finest so I can play stronger against Emmy United, or play tough against Sweden's Finest and not play well against Emmy, I guess. But maybe that's not available because I haven't upgraded the coach yet. Okay, so I'll take you through all of the other features. So there's food, which okay, so there's different kinds of food. No, there isn't. There used to be different kinds of food. You used to be able to buy snacks that boosted your stats permanently, but now they just don't bother with the snacks part, so you can do it automatically. And these beverages help with different things. So this increases your wages for a week, so you get more money from working. This reduces your training period, so you can train for longer. This should be a stamina bar somewhere. Oh yes, it's at the bottom. Didn't want to click on that. So this 100 endurance bar, so training reduces that endurance. Actually this one reduces the amount of endurance it takes. This one just makes it last for a shorter period of time, so you can do more trainings in a day. This increases your skill, straight up increases all of your attributes by 10% or 25%. I'm not sure if we want to buy any of these yet. Come back to it. So clothes, these increase stats permanently, or as long as you're wearing them, rather. So let's see what we can afford. We've got a stolen hotel slippers, which improve close save, which aren't really useful at all. We've got Pinky the Lucky Pig. So you've got, well, I didn't explain this. You've got a shirt, you've got shorts, you've got socks, you've got shoes, and you've got a lucky item. What was I going to say? So you can have one of each item at a time. And as your fame level increases, you get better clothes. So right now you can see we haven't exactly got Gucci clothing here. We're settling with slippers, piggy banks, dusty shirts. But that's how you start the game, unfortunately. So yeah, these stolen hotel slippers won't really help. Because we're not a goalkeeper. Pinky the Lucky Pig could help. That'll increase our fitness by 2. We've got Controversial Men's Thong, which does the same thing but costs more. So, and do we really want to be wearing a thong on the pitch? That increases Steel Ball, which we don't want. Second-hand socks increase distance save, we don't want. +2 passing, Thrift Store special. That's the cheapest, we might go with that. Sock remnants, fitness +2. Shoes from the attic +6 fitness, but we can't afford it. We'll hold on to that for now. Just skip through all the tutorials. Okay, cool. So I think I'll buy the Thrift Store special. Cool. We now have a little bit more passing. Food. Can't afford any of this now. So it's pretty slow at the start. You have to wait to get money. Okay, training. So training, basically you spend a certain amount of endurance, so -5 in this case. So that would come off this bar. It will take 5 minutes in real time. You have to pay it. Is that, I can't remember if you pay or get paid for training. I think you get paid. So we get 132, and that will increase. And that will increase our dribbling by 4, and we get a star. Otherwise, we can pick one of these ones. I think we'll go with the goal shot trading, and we get a star. I don't think that happens all the time, so we'll do that training. This does seem strange that I can't see what happens when I donate a coin. No, I can't do it. So, strange bug. I have to raise that in the forums. So, okay, you can't work while you train. So, working just lets you basically put your characters to sleep for a certain amount of time. Up to 10 hours. So if you think you're going to be away from the game for a while, you can just work, and then you get a big chunk of money when you come back, which is useful. Or if you run out of endurance, so you can't train anymore, you can just work, and at least you can spend your time doing something. Wellness lets you spend stars to regain endurance. Stars, basically the microtransactions of this game. You can get them through other means, but yeah, not that often. There's rankings, and then there's buying stars, and that's pretty much all to it. There used to be challenges in this game as well. Anyway, that's going to be it for the first video. I hope you enjoyed, and hopefully next time we can bring you some scores and results and see where I can improve this character. See ya.